What up, people? Good night, good evening to you, whatever time it is. Welcome to the Football Fan Show. Thanks for clicking on my video. Those of you who did. Um, Pretty much we're just discussing, or I'm just discussing today, will this be the season where Manchester United wins their 21st league titles? And we're going to give a little predictions for the league and talk about the Leeds game coming up on Saturday. So please go ahead and give us a subscribe or a like, leave a comment or share. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your views, especially about Manchester United. All right, jumping right into it. Will this be the 21st title for Manchester United? We definitely have the squad for it, I think. Um, I might be lacking a bit of firepower up front. I'm not sure about Cavani and Greenwood. There are a lot of good strikers out there. Martial, um, is in the squad. I love to. I'm looking forward to seeing what Sancho is going to bring um, to this season. He's supposed to. To be honest with you, I didn't really watch a lot of Sancho in the Bundesliga. He had 11 assists last season. He's supposed to be very crafty. Everybody is touting him to be a player that can unlock defenses that are sitting back, a problem that Manchester United had last season. There's We're not loaning out anyone as yet, so Lingard is still there. Um, the likes of Greenwood is still there. Bruno Fernandes is still there, and we have Varane in the defense now to partner Harry Maguire. I think that's definitely an upgrade on Lindelof. No disrespect to Lindelof. I know you have to apply your trade and all of that. But he brings the experience, and Varane is a very experienced, classy defender. I think that just strengthens up the back. I mean, I would like to see how he deals with the Premier League. Hopefully, he can hit the ground running. He's very good, a very good defender. Reads the play pretty well. He's quick, good in the air. I think with him there, it's going to improve Wan Bissaka on the right or anybody playing on the right because he has the speed and the intelligence to cover that right side. So I wonder if maybe Wan Bissaka will be able to push further up or even the likes of the low in the matches that he comes in can go ahead and add to the attack. But it's going to be a very strong league, a very strong league. I'm not sure if Manchester United will win it this season. I mean, Chelsea just won the Super Cup after winning the Champions League. They beat Manchester City, the best team in the league last year, about three times, um, and in the Champions League. Liverpool, some people have written them off. I think Liverpool is going to come back strong this season. They've got Konate, and I think many of their players will come back better. I mean, I don't think players like Salah and Firmino and Mane just drop off for that much. So I think they will be back. They improved towards the end of last season. And of course, you have Manchester City, who will be, of course, being there. All the talent and quality that they have. Manchester United have performed well against them last season. So it will be a very interesting. I think with Varane, I think we'll be tighter at the back. Um, so it'll be an interesting season. It would be a surprise to me if Manchester United win the league this season coming. I just think maybe they might need a striker or something more guaranteed up front, a stronger firepower up front to see. But I mean, they have Martial and they have a full season with Cavani. Elanga is going to come back. So it will be interesting. It's going to be a tough league. I mean, Leicester pretty much had Manchester United's ticket last season. Can we get the better of them? I mean, Spurs, I know a lot of people might not be big on Spurs, but I think Spurs under Nuno will be a dangerous team. I mean, look at Wolves. There with Jota and the talent Traore and the talent that the challenge and the problems that he caused teams with I think not as talented a squad as Tottenham. They might have a shaky defense though, but I think he is a good manager and he has proven to raise the level of teams. So I think Tottenham will be a dangerous team. Um, Aston Villa has got Liam Bailey now and Danny Ings, so there are a lot of dangerous teams. Leeds um, are out there and they're a very attacking team, very high pressure team. I really like watching Leeds that last season because of that, because they're just exciting, they're high energy. Um, but they kind of played into Manchester United's hands last season. Um, so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, there's of course Chelsea. Chelsea have Romelu Lukaku now, and that's more firepower to what they already have, and were already good on the counter. And I mean, with Lukaku in there, it's definitely more firepower for them. They have Havertz, they have Pulisic, they have many good players. They've got Kante, they've got Ziyech, who is a creative and goal scorer. They have Tino Werner. He might not stay. He might go on loan. You never know. I'm not sure that Tuchel is so high on Werner that much, but we'll see. I mean, but I think my prediction it would be. I think Chelsea might win the league. Actually, it pains me to say that, but I think it might be Chelsea. Um, could be United second again, or City. I'll go for I think I would go for maybe City might finish above us and we might finish third. Liverpool might be fourth. I'm figuring could be could be Leicester, could be fifth, Tottenham sixth. Then maybe Aston Villa, Arsenal could be in there in eighth. I think they might improve and heading on down. But I mean, I'm hoping that this can be the season for Manchester United. I think they definitely saw last season they came up with the surprises against the bigger teams, especially Manchester City. I think they will go further in the Champions League this time around. Um, my thing about Manchester City though is Manchester United. Sorry, um, I'm hoping that the addition of Sancho will bring that type of quality, dangerous quality to the attack. I think in the attack, it's really just Bruno and Cavani. I mean, especially Rashford being out for 3 months. I still don't know if they have that high caliber of attacking threat as yet to really challenge for the Champions League. Um, I think PSG is out there. Bayern Munich is out there. So it's going to be a very good season. Of course, I'm a United fan, so I'll be cheering for them no matter what. I'm not certain if they'll win the league this time around. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping, but I don't think they have enough just as yet. I don't even know who the player is that's going to come in to to change it. But one thing I can say is they have lots of depth. So I think if Solskjaer can rotate, they'll have a lot of fresh legs. Maybe he's a player, a manager that likes to, rely on the same team. I think there's a bit of a weakness in the midfield, not necessarily defensively or energy wise, but I just think passing wise, connecting from the defensive into the attack, there's a bit of a problem. I would like to see if they could have brought in someone who can maybe run the midfield or, break up the play and pass. I think Fred and McTominay can break up the play, but I know their passing range has not been that great. I don't think we have a midfield general. I don't think Pogba really is sort of that midfield general or defensive player like a Kante or maybe a Vieira was or even a Matic was that could really just break up the play and then distribute and connect to the attacking players. So I think that is definitely missing and with the quality that Manchester City have in their midfield and Chelsea have with Jorginho and Kante. Like if we could have a combination of a Jorginho and Kante in our midfield, I definitely think the league would we would be a much we'd be much closer to winning the league. I think. But I don't know if we really have that there. Um, Coming up against this match against Leeds, well, I haven't seen McTominay or Fred. I mean, we had pretty much beat Leeds twice last season. It was a 6-1 thumping in the home at Leeds, I believe. It was mostly counter attacking. We Leeds kind of played into the tactics of Solskjaer. He got his tactics correct that time. I know that many people believe that Matic and Van der Beek are the best all-round combination for the two holding midfielders. I just wonder about the energy of Leeds. Can Matic really cope with Leeds' energy? Considering that McTominay and Fred did so well against them, uh, it might go back to that lineup. I don't even know if you see Dan James. John James did well against Leeds. I'm sure Bielsa, being the football mastermind he is, will uh, come up with a different strategy. So who would I want to see? I mean, if Varane is in my 11 for Leeds, I would say I would want in goal. I'd want the hair. There'd be a lot of controversy there over there and Henderson. I don't really see it as a controversy. I've seen Henderson. Um, I don't think. Well, I know the hair started wobbly, but I don't really see what Henderson has done that would unseat the hair. I mean, for at least 3 seasons, there has kept Manchester United within the top four. To get to the Europa League final, he had a great performance and he made a lot of saves. I don't know if Henderson is really on par with him as yet. Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper and he's definitely not shaky at the back. But I have seen him make a bit of a mistake here and there, and I don't think really he has done anything to unseat David De Gea. Um, I would have Varane and Maguire in the back simply because I just think Varane is just an upgrade on Victor Lindelof. And definitely knowing in the physicality department, I don't see him really being forced off the ball or misjudging headers or crosses the way how Lindelof did on a few occasions. But again, it's what happens on match day that makes a difference. Definitely Maguire is in there. I think for me, he was Manchester United's best defender. Other people have said otherwise, but I think he's the best defender. Of course, Luke Shaw. I mean, he's been on fire. He's been in great form. He wasn't playing so great a couple months after he had the terrible injury, but he's definitely, I think, back to his best form. And what a goal he scored for England, I think he's just going to continue with that form. He's definitely looking like one of Manchester United's best players. Wan Bissaka on the right, I wouldn't go against him. I do prefer the low in terms of attacking wise. He's a more dangerous attacking player. I think he definitely delivers a better cross, but I just think in overall stability, I would go with Wan Bissaka. I think he and Shaw were two of Manchester United's best players, so I really could not leave him out of the squad. Um, in the middle, I would go with actually a combination of Fred and Van der Beek. One Fred giving you the the defensive role, and I think with Van der Beek there, he's definitely reads the play well and he can distribute very well. I think that would be a decent combination in terms of giving you giving you both or what is lacking at least to put in especially on a counter. I think I would more trust Van der Beek to come up with a great pass from the defense, breaking up a play and connecting to a forward or Bruno or one of the other attacking midfielders. So I would actually go with Fred and Van der Beek in the middle. I would go with Pogba on the left, Bruno in the middle, and well, I guess it would be. I would like to see Jadon Sancho. I don't know if he's ready. It could be Dan James. He did a great job. I think it's kind of rough to leave, who to leave out because I think people like Greenwood and and Greenwood and Dan James have earned their spot. But I think if Sancho can go, I'd like to see Sancho. Well, he might not play him, but I would like to see Sancho. And up front, well, if Cavani is fit to go, I would go with Cavani, definitely. I think, but if he's not ready, I don't know what's the story. I haven't seen a lot of him. Then I would probably give it to. I'd probably give it to Greenwood actually. I think Martial is a great player. He was a number nine, but before he got injured last season. But I would more prefer him being a. I don't really like him as a all-out number nine. I prefer him to be like on the left attacking midfield. I think he that's more his strengths. If he can just add a bit more movement, I think definitely that's where I've seen him perform the best. I think he performs there better than being a number nine. But it's going to be an interesting game against Leeds. I'm definitely going for Manchester United to win. I think I'm looking for them for a 3-0 victory for Manchester United. Uh, I think we will start the season out flying high. Um, and I think it will actually be a pretty good season. I really think it will be a pretty good season. I think with the squad depth, if players there's enough players there, I think there that to give you two good 11s or there's not such a dip in quality to go against teams. So I would be extremely disappointed if Manchester United don't do well this season or things don't go well because I think they definitely have a good squad. And they have a lot of young players coming through. They've got Elanga out there, I think Diallo. I don't even know who's going on loan because before it was we need a right side attacking player. And now I think we have about five. So we could get we could probably drop two or loan or two and get a midfield general in there or hold a strong holding midfielder to just shore up that the middle of the park. But I'd love to hear your views on this. If you disagree, so go ahead and leave a comment or a share. And that's been the Football Fine Show for this week. Thanks for joining in. Stay COVID free and safe. Wear your mask. I know people are getting vaccinated and all that stuff, but wearing your mask is important. Definitely social distance. Don't get carried away, especially over there. In the EPL where you are gathered together. Definitely keep your mask on. And all you Manchester United fans, stay COVID free and safe. And don't celebrate too hard when we win. All right, bye guys.